pressed the wrong button. Jeez! And we're back. And we're back. Let me see who's going to jump in this now. Let me see who's here. Is that Dash 2 Cash? One of them's got to be. One of them's got to be Dash. One's got to be Matty. Matty's definitely here. I know he is. Where's Dash? Where's Mytham? Where's Marlo? Where's my team at, mates? Where's my people at? Salute to the 5 people watching. Get involved. Get involved. We're back. You know when I don't stream for like 2-3 days, it feels like I haven't fucking streamed in about a month. You know them ones? I wonder if people get annoyed when I don't stream. Like, am I that important? Sometimes I think that, like, there's Dash. Told ya. Dash is did there. Like, do people actually tune? Like, sometimes I'm just lost in a bubble of, yo, do people even watch this program? Like, this stuff, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I just don't think nobody does for some reason. Swear down, Dash. Come on. We gotta keep it consistent then. BM Bitter Creek, man, them 1-6 in the building, 1-6, right next door to 66. What we telling them? What we saying? What we saying, man? What we saying? I feel like there's a few topics to discuss today. There's a few things. I just wanted to start off here with Dot Rotten, rest in peace. I feel it's important to just remember Dot Rotten for the person that he was within the grime scene. Bad boy producer, bad boy MC, and someone that just didn't try to fit in with the normal. You know what I mean? He was his own person. You get what I'm saying? And he never backed down, bro. Like, his price was his price, and that was it. You get me? There was a lot of people that would have hated to go into business with Dot Rotten because he just seemed like he knows the value of his product, and he was never backing down. Do you get it? But at the same time, there's probably loads of people that love to go into business with him because he made bangers, man. He made bangers. But ultimately, Dot Rotten was an absolute legend, bro. Now, does anybody know what the cause of death is? I know he was living out in Gambia. You know, I don't want to seem too intrusive. You know, when someone's died, it's not really, you know, everyone gets a bit sensitive to certain types of questions that are asked, and you know what I mean. But Dot Rotten was part of the scene, man. I feel like, you know, feel pissed that he's gone because, bro, man could just pop up with a banger from all angles. There's so many tunes that you lot probably didn't even know that he made. You get me? I wish I could get them all up, you know. But yeah, and obviously he went under the alias of Zephelis. But let me ask you a question. Have you actually thought about this? What is going on with our grime legends? Have you actually thought about it? Look at Ghetts, just got 12 years. God knows what's happened to Kano. I hope he's okay. But I'm sure he was in a bad car crash. We haven't heard nothing from him in the last year or two. Rich has basically been cancelled through his you know, his situation with Scorcher. Black the Ripper died also. Seems similar to, like similar conspiracy theories to what's going on with Dot Rotten, unless I'm mistaken, unless I'm mistaken. Sorry about that if I am. I think there's a few more, but I just feel like, am I going mad or something, or is there a pattern of events, or am I just looking for patterns? Let me know. Let me know what you lot think. Let me see what Bouncer says about this whole Dot Rotten thing.
Real name Joseph Ellis has passed away. Let me flip my screen. And yeah, man, condolences to him and his family. I'm not gonna get into the ins and outs. I know he was in Gambia, only sadly passed away in his room. But yeah, obviously, when you're on the internet, it's very important that you don't just share information just like that. Do you know what I mean? But I know Doc Rotten to be pioneer in this space, producer.
Definite pioneer, bro. Definite. You see, the thing about Dot Rotten as well is, for me personally, obviously he didn't come out of that original school of, he came out, he was like, he was in that chip era, innit? Or maybe just before, you know? And he just came out with that aggressive flow. He was just aggressive and he was just spitting at the same time. Like the flow was mental and it was just, yeah, it was crazy. You get me? And then you find out that he makes beats as well, blood. And he just looked like one greasy nigga. You get me? You look like you're, do you damage, blood? Lava. But yeah, man, it's a proper shame, bro. It's a proper shame. And you gotta think to yourself, like, tomorrow is just not promised, bro. It ain't promised at all. Like, irrespective of how well you eat foods, you know what I'm saying? Like, how much you train, it doesn't matter. When it's your time, it's your time. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't want to live a clean life, but also remember to be happy. That's what you've got to remember. Now, if you're forcing yourself continuously to feel unhappy in what you're doing, you're gonna need to make changes. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna need to make sure your infrastructure allows for happiness. You get me? And the best way that you can allow for happiness, yeah, is to find a way to be happy in what you're doing. Yeah. And let me tell you, the secret to that is setting goals and targets. If you've got a goal, a target, and a place where you want to reach, it doesn't matter what job you do because you know where you're going. For instance, yeah, when I was a kid, yeah, when I was a kid, my mum used to make me weed the garden. Yo, that was the most boring job ever, bro. That was like death to me, bro. Weed in the garden, bro. And the garden used to have beer weeds, bro. And she'd make me take them all out. You get me? But then, after a while, yeah, she said it so it was like anytime you put in a certain amount of hours into the garden, you will get this and you will get that. Like always wanted like a Nike Cortez hoodie and some new trainers or whatever, and I had to earn it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So where everyone was running around in the latest this, that, and the other, yeah, I had to earn my right to wear any type of designers by weeding the garden. You get me? And so if I wanted those things, I'd have to find a way to be happy weeding the garden. Yeah. And then that's just the beginning. Then you'll find other ways of that. It just progresses from there. Like you want more now. So you find ways of being happy at doing more. And even this, here's another one. Even like I'm not really one to like keep doing jail story things. How have I even got here, bro? We're saying R.I.P. to Dot Run, and I'm making this about me. What the? But what I'm saying to you is, yeah, I was in the workshops. Workshops is the worst place to be in jail. They just put you in the workshops and make you do like put taps together and do all those little fiddly jobs where it's like a production line type thing, or they just give you a big workshop table and just either recycling or it's some sort of putting some things together, like just these parts and shit. And when you're in the workshops, you can bore you to death. But one thing that is more boring if you just sit there doing nothing. Do you get it? So if you find a way to make your job more efficient, yeah, if you start using your brain as to how you're gonna make your job go faster or do it faster, you start feeling happy with doing the job. Do you get it? You get it? So you can find happiness in something that's boring by trying to figure out ways of making it not boring or making it more efficient. Like just using your brain, you get me? A lot of people just don't use their brain, and that's what makes the job more boring. But yeah, anyways, I just went totally off topic. Let me get back to this.
Grime MC. You know what I mean? I've never ever met him in my life. But obviously seen his stuff online, so I'm just gonna pay my respects, play just a number of videos. But yeah, man, R.I.P. man. Sad, man. Sad. He was a real legend.
Real legend. And I never ever met him, to be fair. But I remember one time when I was like early stages ago in London. I seen him in a car. It's a Chrysler. I can't remember who else was in the car with him. But it was like, yo, there's that run. There's that run. You know them ones like we was just gassed.
In this space, like pioneer. You know what I mean? And just get into this.
Cause fans I got more than you. I got the power, man, you're not ready. Stop, you don't know me, you see. When I come around, I don't understand why MCs think that everything's okay. I'll crack your skull. Pow, you can get blown away. Why would the shake on my ankle? Come on, I'll just swing and knock your lights out. You be laid down on the floor, everybody screaming out, oh my god, that was a murkage. Don't forget about I'm ready to blow. Is it what it do? I will come straight to you door. Man, I chat so much greasy your balls, so they come to me if you're not shit. What? Is it what it do? I will come straight to you door. Man, I chat so.
See.
Jeez! Skinny that! Oi! Don't mess with that, man.
See, Grime. What a space, man. R.I.P. to the brother, man. You get me? Condolences to his family. And yeah, man.
Dot Rotten did one of the best Spitfires that I ever filmed, and then a few weeks later, he asked me to delete it. So he is one of the best grime artists there ever was. He made that beat. He did a 7-minute freestyle, absolutely shelling it. He did it in one take as well. Literally turn up, did the freestyle, and he was done. And it genuinely is one of the hardest freestyles on the whole channel. But he was in and out of wanting to be known for grime. He wanted to be more known for his producing. He was doing some drill stuff as well. He was doing the Zeph Ellis stuff. And he messaged saying that he wanted me to remove the video. The worst part is someone else had already ripped the video and re-uploaded it. So with me deleting the video, it meant all the views went to that random channel. Everyone could still watch it. The video is still out there now, but none of the views went to Dot or me or the original video.
Oh, it's mad.
That's Dot Rotten for you. All over. That's Dot Rotten for you. From all the little things that I used to just watch online and see, like, he was just different, blood.
It's mad. That's so dark, man. But just to give him his flowers, man, so people just know like how much of a cold MC he was.
A bulletproof vest, but you don't have a bulletproof leg. Bulletproof armor, bulletproof head. Can you dodge lead? If so, look at the gun talks lead. All men sleep in the old. You don't have a bulletproof window or bulletproof bed. Don't care if you got a bulletproof vest, new one. Yo. All for the disrespect. This ain't a bet, I'm back here, whatever below your neck. All for the disrespect. I already know that your girl gets head and you sleep with her in bed, cause it's a disrespect. Plus you watch the shit that has herpes. Watch it, black. You've only seen a light, no gun, lie, don't lie. You ain't ever been in a gunfight. If a lie, happy guy in the mind, you get me too. You roll with the wolves like Snow White. You got guns when they're repping tight. Trying to keep it secret like Masonite. That was your car in the side of the clock. Can't see you got real shots. Is that hell? He's attacking me. You can stop on jacking me. I think my jaw broken. I've on my skin, he can help. And he casualty. He hold me down like gravity. He still my friend was slapping me. Them clapping you. Why done?
You know how many youths these days have got Dot Rotten's flow?
Watch it. No, wait. Watch. Jason, run home, you a dickhead. I don't want to hear no words about bed. Shank you and leave you on your deathbed. Head crack cause you got smacked like a dog bed. I'm down, got on the violent warhead. Soundboy, I put the strap to your forehead. You're not a bad man, you're a bonehead. Listen. Yo, why that my bulletproof vest?
R.I.P. man. Serious. Even got into his interviews. No, do you know what I saw? I'm gonna put it up, Pippin. I swear this was Brocco part summer. I think I was in the part. I think this was the same time when SMS and Smalls, Bilal, everyone was in the park. Even Temp Man, everyone was rapping in the park. I think this is the same time.
Yo, listen, I'm 14. I'm a little boy spitting in a big boy set with a big boy mentality. What's next? Little boys don't get no respect, but me, I get some because
who remembers the beatbox in the park era? When someone would beatbox, if you couldn't spit, you'd have to do the beatboxing. You get what I'm saying? If you didn't know how to spit no bars, you had to beatbox while someone else spit.
I do my check.
Oh, are you all too young to remember that?
Yeah, you really need to fix yourself. You're a bigger boy. I'm a little boy. Oh yes.
This was the same time, man. It was. I was here. Imagine that.
Into the dust, beneath the floor, but show to a rat, so tired, skin like some sort of cat. You got a mat like you said in your chat, don't chat rap, you just got shot in your back.
Oh my god. People have seen behind.
Like 10 big glocks.
Hold you stop when you get popped. Hold that got a bar.
Yeah, this was a time, you know.
Oi, yo, them days there where things are much simpler, and nowadays you just tell AI what to spit, blood, and it gives you the bars. Mental, blood.
But this was the time.
Oh, I wonder how many people now, are actually using ChatGPT for their bars and lying about it. There must be a fair few people, I mean.
Even people that man see him behind, little Chris, man see Abdul Hakat behind the pro. By the way, it's just
Cardiff. Joining me right now is Dot Rotten and Ice Kid. What's going on, guys?
Got everything blessed. Cool.
Okay, now Dot, you started off as a producer, young Dot. Now your biggest track I remember back in the day was Bazooka. What was it that made you change your name? What was it in your career that made you change your kind of your style and your name and your identity?
The lyrics and everything got better, and no one was showing me love. like when my name was younger. So I just split up, came with a fresh start, and that's how that came.
And that's how it came about. Okay. So what was it that made you start writing and start recording your tracks?
No one.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Doc Rotten, man. Rest in peace. Like, it's a shame, man, because what was he, like 37? 37?
Absolutely mad.
And then took it.
I wonder, yeah, because now I'm like, how old am I? Am I 38 or am I 39? I'm 38, innit? I must be 38. How come I don't know my age? That's mad. Just getting to a stage in your life where, like, yo, you're just questioning death. You get it? You're just all around, you know? Like, I didn't think it would be like this so soon. Like, I don't know if it's normal or not normal. I really don't know. You get me? But you gotta appreciate life more, man. You have to, you know. But yeah, rest in peace to Doc Rotter, man. Rest in peace to the bro.
It's flipping around. What's it? Just a message to Doc Rotten's family, friends, condolences, man.
Yeah, man. Condolences to the family, to all of his friends, anyone involved with Doc Rotten. It's a sad time, man. Definitely. But he was definitely a special guy. But I don't know, man. It just seems like there's some sort of, I don't know, maybe I'm looking into it too deep. But there's a lot going on with our grime legends at the minute. Yeah. But yeah, in other news, you know what I want to talk about? The Chyna apology. Yeah, Lee. Well, go on, Lee. Anyway, how you doing, man? And you, Orion. What's going on, man? You good? What did you lot think of Chyna's apology? Should I get it up? What did you think of Chyna's apology? Where is it now? Where's his apology? Has he deleted it? Nah, he hasn't deleted it, has he? Nah. Has he? He's only gone and deleted it, hasn't he? Guys, where's Chyna's apology? Am I not looking right? Oh, there it is. There it is. Look at this. Look at this now. Look at this. Let me show you something now. And this is when I say the internet don't care, bro. Yeah. And I'm going to show you two things here on this journey today where I'm going to show you that the internet don't care. Because look, in 2 days, yeah, he's had 729 views on this apology. Yeah. My apology. I was wrong. I'm truly sorry. I let you down. Let's just watch it first, yeah? Because it's only 3 minutes long. Let's put a whole Ross Clark countdown on the Bomber Clark apology, blood. Blood, YouTube does this for you? Why have you got is that how it starts? Like, is that like a premiere? Because that's not like a normal premiere. Has he put this countdown on there, blood?
I want to start off by making an apology to an individual that made comments to that were hurtful and distasteful. They were not only hurtful and distasteful to him, but they had a wider impact on the sickle cell community. And to them, I'm sorry. As someone that's campaigned and donated blood,
don't even sound sorry.
Blood within the last 6 months for sickle cell, those comments only had an impact and hurtful to those communities and individuals that I work with. So to them, I offer an apology. There's no excuse, no ifs, no buts. No reason why the comments were distasteful and they shouldn't have been said. To the content creators and to the public speakers and to the community leaders that have made content and other people have expressed me to clap back. The reason I haven't done so is because I'm in the wrong, and they're entitled to feel hurt. They're entitled to feel angry by the things that I've said, and to them equally, I offer my apologies. To my community, my subscribers, and people that support me, that feel the same way, I have fallen short, and I listening, and I'm learning, and I promise to do better from the scenario. Going on forward, there will be people that do not believe the apology, but that is fine. I also continue to willing to work with individuals and organizations that wish to, as I've always done in the past. This is not a statement. This is an apology because I'm generally, I've had time to think, I've had time to consult people, and understand that my actions and my words were deeply hurting to not just myself and to others.
Big up Flows.
And I'm sorry for that.
We're listening to Chyna's apology. What do you think of this apology?
I would just like to say to the individual that I made those comments to, I need to show maturity. I need to show accountability, and I need to be humble and to show that I'm sorry. And I say that to that individual, and that extends to the wider sickle cell community and all those that have been affected by the words that I've said. I promise to do better, and I will.
God damn it, man. What kind of rubbish was that, blood? Like, you've done an apology video. It's got like 729 views, bro. Now, my thing is this. Why would you even say those comments in the first place? Yeah? If you're going to say them, yeah, don't act like you didn't mean it. Yeah? You didn't mean it how the sickle cell community is going to take it. Yeah? But you said it. Yeah? It was a form of insult. You see, me personally, I don't like to insult people personally. I feel like, no shade to anyone that does, but it's like a woman trait. Do you get what I mean? Like, I could be wrong, but it's just not in me to insult someone. Like, just look for a low blow to assault someone. I'd rather just be technical. I'd rather just run rings around you. Do you get it? So, but I also understand that some people are like that. So, like, I just know that I got friends, I've got people that insult people in multiple ways, bro. Yeah. I just don't take to heart to it. That's just you. Do you get it? But Chyna's just someone that's in this content space. So he was getting a lot of attention from his words, what he said. And the minute people came at him, yeah, I remember, you know, that the narrative is he's only got energy for gal. The minute that people's at his neck, yeah, telling him to apologize, he's just listening, bro. Now, I'm not saying that Chyna shouldn't apologize. What I'm trying to say is that there was room to make your money like everybody else does. I've heard everyone on the internet say some wicked stuff, yeah, that I wouldn't say. Do you get it? And I'm not out here saying you lot shouldn't have said this. I'm just comparing what Chyna said to everything that I've heard from other people, and it's like within context of who you saying it to and why. Yeah. He could have just made a decision to respond to the people that are threatening him. Yeah. Stand up like a man. Yeah. Make your money out of the situation. And then after you've dealt with those situations, then maybe come back and apologize. Yeah. Let them know that it wasn't intended in the way that you took it. And yeah, you know what I mean? Am I chatting shit, chat? Am I chatting shit? Like, just in this mad apology with this mad music, this mad countdown. The fuck, blood. Now, what I'm trying to show you is, I was gonna do a video today, because what I'm gonna start doing is doing pre-recorded updates rather than just doing the streams. I'm still gonna do the streams, but I feel like I need to do pre-recorded updates because I ain't got time to keep clipping up the streams, It's a bit easier and quicker for me to just do a pre-recorded update and just keep up and and just keep up to date with certain things. You get me? I'll still do the streams, like I said, but yeah. I was gonna do one on Liquor Man, but every minute we're covering someone dissing black women, and then we get outraged and give it more attention. You get it? Like, the outrage is bigger than the disrespect. And that is what the black community do. Always getting outraged, bro, and not realizing that you're giving everything more light. Like, whatever Little Man said, yeah, leave his idiot comments to just fucking die with him. You know what I mean? Not die, like literally die, but like, just ignore him, bro. You get me? But we give it attention. It stays in the algorithm. All the black people comment, and it just makes the topics more just in your face. Do you get what I mean? But if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna show you, because now I'm gonna give it the light, because it's now algorithmic, if that's the right word. Oh yeah, forgot I signed out of flipping. I signed out of my thing, and I can't remember the password. But yeah, obviously we all know that Bouncer's got his issues with Little Man. So anytime he gets an opportunity to be at his neck, he's gonna be at his neck. But also with this specific topic, he was gonna be on his neck anyway. I think he would have been on anyone's neck. But yeah, listen to Little Man's comments, and you lot tell me what you think.
Hey, listen. I don't fuck black girl. The pum pum stink. Yeah, pum pum frowsy. Disco pussy. Me not into that fuckery. White girl me love. Hey, why are you trying to take them big body girl there? I don't fuck black girl. The pum pum stink. Yeah, pum pum frowsy.
You know what? Like I says, you just can't give this type of shit much airtime. You just can't give it much airtime. Yeah, let's just be honest. Little Man lives in Coventry. He talks like he's a yardie. Yeah. Like he's fucking what he's talking about, white gal me love. The fuck are you talking about, bro? Obviously, he's just got no clue, blood. He's from rugby. Let's have it right. You get me? He's a little entertaining, dog crawling fucking dwarf. You get me? That's why I have to big up my broski little J, because he don't carry himself in that way, and his accolades as a man, yeah, stand over Little Man, even though Little Man's got more exposure. Little J is a boss compared to fucking my man, bro. And I just want Shoei to punch him up, blood. Shoei's not a midget, yeah, but not sorry, I shouldn't have said midget. That's wrong. Shoei's not a dwarf, yeah, but he's very small. He's like, I think he's like a couple inches off dwarf. And Little Man keeps mashing up all the dwarfs. So why don't you just have a fight with someone that's just small, blood? Because that would just be like fucking Tyson Fury versus, I don't know, like Mike Tyson or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's not impossible for that to happen, innit? I feel like that's a good fight. Like, Little Man needs to fight someone that's just a bit above dwarfism. But yeah, these comments, what he's saying, like, bro, just keep your own experiences here to yourself. Often, if that's how you feel, yeah, that's how you feel. And if you love white girls, then that's how you feel. Did you need to say this? No, you didn't. Your experiences are your experiences. The fact that you don't understand that you're coming on the internet, yeah, and you're gonna get yourself in a rut that you're gonna be apologizing for, yeah. And if you don't apologize, you're still not even gonna know how to fucking make anything of the situation to benefit yourself. You just look like an idiot. And that's it. You get what I'm saying? You can't even give it too much airtime, bro. And I feel like, yeah, if people don't find Little Man funny, then he will be the definition of cancelled, because all he does is walk on all fours. Like, I don't think anybody watches his fights. He's not fighting anything. He's not having fights that are like, you know what I mean, like that anyone wants to watch. In the beginning, we're not seeing like Dwarf's fight, so it was like, yo, what's gonna happen here? Now that's war off. Like, everyone's treating every boxing match as the same. You get me? Like, you got different styles of boxing matches coming out. You got 2 trannies fighting 1 man, and all these mad things. So, like, a dwarf having a fight is no longer an attraction. Yeah, it's just normal now. You get me? So if he's gonna have fights, he needs to fight like just like more challenging. You get me? But yeah, it's the truth, though, Lee, man. It's the truth. I'm not joking. It's the truth. But other than that, yeah, bro, you just don't need to be saying this kind of stuff on the internet, bro. Yeah, you idiot, blood. You get me? Because yeah, it's just the whole sentence is just fucking. It's just, yeah. I don't want to give my man too much attention, bro. But what do you lot think, man? Chat to me. Where's my chat, man? Where's Dash? Why do you lot keep like being there 1 minute and then going the next? What's wrong with just stay for the stream? Like, if you know I'll start at 9 o'clock, just tell the missus or the other half or whatever, I'm with speed for the next hour and a bit. So just, you know, if you want to go and load the dishwasher or do cleaning, just stay out of my way for a bit. Okay. You get me? Just do that. But guys, what I was thinking of you is I'm going to make a few changes. Like I said, I'm going to start doing some updates on the Sinners channel. And I'm going to go back to my personal channel and start doing some mindset videos and just come up with different concepts of conversations on there. Just to fucking, I feel like people who appreciate that content a lot more. And because I'm in a position now where basically me being on this content journey, I've got myself in a decent position to make money from this. You know what I mean? So I'm not so worried about views and all that. I'm just gonna build, and if you like the content, then you like the content. If you don't, then you don't. But it's gonna be something. I'm gonna start doing things that I'm more happy to do. Not saying that I was never. I'm not happy doing what I'm doing right now, because I actually am. You get me? But I feel like I can offer a lot more. I'm just gonna figure out my time and figure out ways of less input, more output type shit. You get me? Getting more out of doing less, but still quality content. You get me? Well, you lot can help me with that by being in the comments. Yeah, because there's a fair few people that are watching over across the different platforms, and you don't comment. What are the little internet magic tricks the likes of RTM do to get their views? What do they do to get their views? RTM. So RTM, Young Spray's a rapper. He's been in industry for a long time. He came in the game as part of the industry as a rapper, innit? So that's where his audience will come from. Same with No Behavior, Margs. You know what I'm saying? Legend of rap in the rap scene. Who else? A lot of the people that are in the podcast scene that get their views is because I had a fan base before they was doing podcasting. Do you get me? And I don't think that podcasts in general, on a general basis, do that much views. You know, you're always going to have your exceptions to the rule. But if you was to just start a podcast, you may never get to a stage where your podcast is, you know, running self-sufficient and paying the bills. Let's just say that, unless you've got something behind you for people to want to watch. You get me? Yeah, so that's it really. But still, even with RTM, they've got to keep up with the fuckery in order for them to get the views. Then that's just the lane that he's been in. So it's the lane that he's carved out, and that's just it. You get me? That's not to say that it's impossible. It's not impossible. It's just it's going to be harder if you haven't got something. If you ain't got some sort of machine behind you that's making you. But yeah, man. Where else we going? What else is I gonna talk about now? I'm sure I was gonna talk about something specific. I do want to, you know, I want to talk about the war and all those things, but I don't want to be 1 minute talking about China's bloody apology and then jump into fucking Donald Trump. The two things just don't make sense. You get me? I gotta keep them separate. The algorithms ain't effing with that. You get me? Even though, well, Donald Trump's moving like a madman and China's moving like one saw gal. Sorry, China, you're still my brethren and all that still, but I just definitely don't want to see you argue with nobody on the internet again, bro. Not after that. Not after that. Because you're apologizing and nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares. And like I says, I'm not telling you shouldn't apologize, but in the art of war, strategy is always gonna, you know, make your thing. Yeah. Strategize, bro. Like Iran strategizing. You get what I'm saying? If you watch the British media, you'd think that, you know, Iran's under pressure, which to some extent they are, but they're sending back pressure. You get me? They're not folding. So, yeah, which is not a good thing, you know, because it just means that things are about to get worse before they're about to get better. And I don't think they're going to get better anytime soon. But yeah, man, let's look into some RTM content, being as we're low vibrational. Let's see what's been going on down there. Because I've just been rambling away today, haven't I? Am I getting good at this, or do you prefer me to just shut the fuck up and just get on with the content? Oh, wait there. DMO links up with Mars Malone. Should we watch this?
He's in the bush. What the blood clot? Right. Hey, what happened, blood? No. Absolutely chopping from feds. Hey, big shifted. Oh my God, this is moving. Oh my God.
You know what? One thing I'll say about DMO is that he has smashed the game. Whether you think he's a scammer, this, that, or the other, the work rate this man puts in, blood, is different. He's still grafting like he ain't got a penny, blood. And that is something that you have to understand. Like, all you people that think that you want to get somewhere in life, yeah, and you make £10 and then you're chilling. Brother, That nah, go make it. You get me?
Chill. He's in the bush.
My Mars Malone just looks like he's loving life. You know when you come out of jail, bro, and you fresh out of jail and everything's just like fun. Like he's just loving life and he's just in the sun. Mad.
It's moving! Bro, all I saw was dust! Yo, in this video, I made £87,000 live and direct, live in this video, all thanks to AA. Stay tuned to the end.
See, these kind of talks here make me feel sick.
I'm going to tell you.
Man said he just made £87,000 like it's just pocket change. Whilst we're here just fucking while we're here, just like bomber clock. Yo, give me two. Just give me the 7 bags. Give me DMO. Give me the 7 bags and just keep the 80 bags. Just give me the 7. Yo, let me phone DMO now. Say, yo, give me the 7. Give me the 7 bags and you just keep the 80. You're not gonna miss the 7. Just act like you didn't get the 7, but just give it to me.
Exactly how to do it.
You know what? Every time you say these big numbers, like we just made 42 bags, we just made 65, just round it down and give me the extra change. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly the same. Yo, so imagine this. I've not left my yard for 2 days. You know why? Because AJ made me £112,000.
Give me the 12. Yeah. This time I want the 12. You keep the 100. Give me the 12, blood. Yeah? Every rascal out there, you're making these mad figures, bro. Give me the 12, blood.
In the last 3 days, on Friday, he made me like 24k. Yesterday, I made about 40 bags. Yo, guys, look, he's got a new strategy, which he's been testing, and this has been all due to the fucking war. AJ is an absolute fucking goat. So listen, guys, big news. Before we go out on a spin in the Honda, I want everybody to scan these QR codes.
And that's that. Let me tell you something now. Yeah. Forget trying to like, what's the word I'm looking for now? Paint a narrative on people. Yeah. That they're this way, they're that way. When people start making money, everyone paints a narrative. Oh, this person's that scammer, this, that, the other. Bro, change your mindset and see the opportunity. Yeah, and don't be pissed that you never took the opportunity. See that a man's took an opportunity, and how can you find opportunities that suit your character? You get it? Because that's just who DMO is. You can't be DMO. You can't be on YouTube. Look how loud he is and how he projects his voice and wears his glasses everywhere. Look how he makes the character of himself. You get what I'm saying? You are a character too. Figure out what your character is and what your opportunity is. Yeah. So when you're watching people, be inspired. Yeah. Stop hating. Stop watching it as, oh, my man just does this. My man just to make yourself feel bad. That's not the real meaning of feeling better about yourself, hating someone else. The real thing is to be like inspired by people's journeys. You get me? And understand that your journey is similar. It's just not the same as theirs. You can be inspired to figure out what your journey is. Yeah.
Or click the link in my bio, go to my personal Telegram, send me a message there saying YouTube AJ right now, because he is on fire. This is a completely new account to my other one that has 2 million, 112,000 pound profit in 3 fucking days. Guys, I've been waking up to profit and thinking, yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna stay in bed. That's what I've been doing. It's been
you stay in bed, lad. Just give me the 12 bags.
Absolutely fucking lit. So guys, stop what you're doing, send me a message right now saying
I'm gonna send you a message and say, give me the 12 bags. Yeah. How about everyone in here? Yeah. Send DMO a DM and say, give Speedy 12 bags and you keep the 100 bags. Can we all do that? Go onto your Instagram now. Go onto your phone. Yeah. Grab your phone. Yeah. DMO. Yeah. In his DMs and say, Speedy wants the 12 bags, yeah. Keep the 100 that you just made, and tomorrow you're gonna make 120 something. Yeah, just give him the 12 bags, yeah. Whilst you make all this money, don't be greedy. Just give Speedy the 12, yeah. Can we do that? Have I got a strong enough crowd yet to do them things, or we just just idly just watching, yeah, as I struggle. Nah, I'm only joking. I don't want to paint myself out like I'm struggling. 2026 has been a good start to the year, you know. Foundry Gym had a great meeting today with another one of the franchisees. Yeah, good things are going on over here. Gyms are opening up left, right, and center. That's my team, you see. That's my team. You get me? And big things that we're doing right now. You get me? So everyone's journey is their journey. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when you understand that, you can feel inspired about other people's journeys, but stay on yours. So I'm only joking about the 12 bags. I'm not joking. I want the 12 bags because I do need it. So I'm not going to say I'm joking. But, you know, yeah. We're all on it. We all should be on a good path, and we should all help each other out. That's what we should do. We're all gonna make it.
YouTube AJ, or if you click the link in my bio, it goes directly to my Telegram. If you can't scan the QR code, do it right now. The first 50.
Alright, guys, do you like think I chat shit? Like, am I just here just chatting shit? Because I'm trying to figure out my lane. You get me? And I don't know if I'm just over talking and just talking one bagger. Is it like, brother, just let the thing play, blood? Brother, just make the thing play, blood. You know what? I'm gonna go and watch it myself. Let me get off my man's video and just go and watch the video that he's watching.
50 people, I'm also going to add you into every single VIP community group for free right now. It's completely free to do it. You don't pay me no money. I'm not selling you a course. I'm just telling you exactly what I do to make money so I can do all of this crazy shit that you see me doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, did I ever have a fucking EG back in the day? Now,
Avon, Jiang put another video out. Oh, Avon, but you know that last video, you know, it gave me a fucking amber light, man. Fuck, you know. Should we watch another Jiang video? Or should I do that tomorrow? Have you watched it already?
Couldn't afford it, mate. Now I've got a fucking couple Hondas, couple Bugattis, couple fucking supercars. Fucking hell, we're about to go pimp the life.
Yes, my gangster, man. How you doing? How you doing? We're watching DMO. DMO's out in Dubai. He's doing trading thing. He's profiting off the war. Whilst the majority of us are fucking sitting on our asses. Nobody bought oil, or no one thought to buy oil. You get me?
I got this as well.
Yes, more Arsenal. See, I love this little team that I got there. You know, love it when they just jump in the chat and there's 1-2 talks and conversation and all that. You're saying the prayers are thinking, yo, my man's got little audience. My man's got little audience commenting and all that. You get me? Just there while he just chat shit on the screen. Look at audience there. Bow. Audience there. Bow. Yeah. You get me?
Yo, anyway, we are off. Hey, man. Nearly got wrangled, Jeep wrangled off. Neighbors looking at that. Who the fuck this book? Guys, you know what to do. Make sure you scan the QR codes. We're about to go and pimp the life out of this Honda. We're gonna go take it to go and get the same treatment that all of my cars get. We are about to make this Honda DMO spec from inside to out, and including the engine as well. We've got some major plans for this, and also the EK.
But yeah, shout out DMO. But you see with DMO, yeah, the one thing about DMO and his YouTube videos, yeah, is that, remember, he's a car petrol head, yeah. I'm a car man still, but I can't watch a man just driving around. Not too much. I can't watch a man just drive because done. You get what I'm saying? It's just like when I get a car and I'm gassed to be in the car, and a week later, I don't want the car again. You get it? Like, I'm more gassed to of the journey than actually being in it. Does that make sense? So I can't watch a man just drive a car around all day. You get me? And then he'll put in his titles like Mans Malone. He's just Mans Malone on the run for a second. It's not gonna he's gonna interview him. He's just gonna be laughing with him. You get what I'm saying? And then the rest of the video, he's just gonna be driving the car. You get me? Well, yeah, big up DMO, same way. You get what I'm saying? He's my virgin still. You know what I'm saying? I like him. Where she? So where do you want? See, what's the video that my man's brought out, Avon? Car. I don't want to confuse. Look, I'm all over the place again. Driving videos. You get what I'm saying? Just talk about Chyna apologizing, and every time I'm talking about Chyna apologizing, my viewers go from 25 down to 10. They don't care about that. You get me? I don't want to talk about fucking little man talking about black girls you know what I mean? Like, what I need to do is find a real pattern that just keeps elevating. You get me? I am a bit of a random guy, though. I do like going down rabbit holes. I enjoy that. I do like conspiracy theories and debunking them. I do like, you know, finding out different ways of thinking, mindsets, why like people think this is happening, that's happening. That's just kind of stuff that I like. You get me? And so I need to figure out how to get that across to you lot. And then put it on the podcast as well, with the podcast conversations, and then start streaming as well. Remember, we're supposed to go to that Black Israelite church, and I missed the day on the Monday, but trust me, we're gonna line up. Me and Little J need to do bare streaming content. I need to get Little J down here. I don't even know why he doesn't come down here and just stream with me on here, bro. Let me get. Should I get him on the phone? Let me get him on the phone. See if he answers. It might be past his bedtime. Let me see if I can get OJ on the phone. You all know who Little J is, don't you? Oh, look, see, I'm saying he's got it on that fucking. See, look, bedtime, bro. Moving like a little youth. Moving like he's got school in the morning. Brother. Man's got his phone on Do Not Disturb, bro. Like, night. It's not even on Do Not Disturb. It's on the raw off one. You know them ones? He's probably got the fucking eye patches over his eyes, lying on his back like a madman. Lava. You get what I'm saying? But let me see. Jiang. What's his name? Jiang something. I mean, I do like figuring out war stuff. The law of escalation. Smash the likes. All right, should I go down this? Should we go down this rabbit hole? People, stay with us, yeah, and learn something. As much as we do the low vibration thing, we need to learn things too. We need to elevate as people. We need to think about our mindset. We need to understand how the world works and how we can capitalize. Yeah, we need to put ourselves around people that can teach us. Yeah, we don't need dumb friends. We need smart friends. We need to learn how to network with people that can benefit you and also learn how to benefit others at the same time. You understand? See, when I talk like this, the followers drop off. It's like you like don't want to hear that from me, bro. But guess what? You're gonna hear it. Well, let's say what Jiang's saying.
Catastrophe, whether or not they win or
all you lot want to hear from me is me starting argument with other people. I know. You want me to instigate arguments, don't you?
We continue our analysis of the US-Iran war. And in this war, there are three major questions that will determine the outcome of this war, as well as the world afterwards. Okay, and these three questions are, number one, will the US launch a ground invasion? So right now, the United States and Israel are primarily focused on a air war, striking Iran from a distance. In the past, we would call this siege warfare. And as long as it remains an air war, the United States can choose to de-escalate and withdraw from the Middle East. They would lose this war, but the loss would not be catastrophic. Whereas if they choose to launch a ground invasion, it would escalate very quickly, and they would be trapped in Iran for the next 5 to 10 years. it'll be a catastrophe whether or not they win or lose. Because in order to fight a ground war, the United States would have to institute a national draft where a young man, as young as 18, would be forced to join the army and be sent to fight in Iran, okay? So that's the first big question for us. Will the United States send in ground troops? Remember, there's the idea of mission creep, where maybe in the beginning you're like, I'll send out 1,000 troops to do a small mission. But then it doesn't go well, so you send in 2,000, okay? It slowly creeps up. It's what we call mission creep. And that's how the United States embroiled itself in Vietnam. All right, so that's the first big question. Second big question is, will nukes be used? There's a lot of concern.
Are you getting a gist of what's going on? Avon, are you watching? Are you there?
Online that Israel is preparing a nuclear strike on Iran because the Israelis don't like how the war is going, and they want to reclaim the initiative. Nukes are a taboo in geopolitics. The Americans used them at the end of World War II, and no one's used them ever since. If Israel were to use tactical nuclear weapons, they would break this universal taboo, and we might find ourselves in a nuclear apocalypse, okay? So
you're hearing this? You're hearing this? You know, when they talk about big reset, this is the real big reset, or it can be, blood. It can be. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's. I don't know how. I don't even know if you are taking what's going on seriously, blood.
So it's a great concern that everyone has right now. And the third question is the Al-Aqsa Mosque. This is the third holiest site in the Islamic world. There's Mecca, there's Medina, and there's the Al-Aqsa Mosque. The Muslims believe that it is from the Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem where Muhammad ascended to heaven. And the Jews believe that the Al-Aqsa Mosque sits on the site of their temple, which is the house of God. So religious Jews, extremists, want to destroy the Al-Aqsa Mosque to rebuild the third temple. And if the religious Jews, the extremists, destroy the Al-Aqsa Mosque, then the 2 billion Muslims in this world would be religiously obligated to go to war against Israel. Okay?
Hearing that, obligated. What do you lot think the end agenda is this? Do you feel like there's people pulling the strings that understand how this plays out? Or do you believe that there's just two separate people that just hate each other that much that it is what it is? It's just funk. It's just funk now. And it's either you're on my side or you're on their side type stuff. Because this is literally a world war. There's so much things going on.
So these are the three big questions that will determine how this war will determine the future of the world. Okay, so in this class, I teach you game theory to make predictions about the future. So right now, I'm going to make 3 predictions, and then I will show you my analysis as to how I make these predictions, okay?
Look, pay attention to these predictions, because you see when my man predicts stuff, it comes true, blood. So pay attention to these predictions. Are you not listening? You're with me on this, you know. We're going down these rabbit holes. We're doing this thing. Okay, yeah? I'm the narrator. You lot are with me on this journey, yeah? We're with Dr. Jiang Wang, yeah? And my man, big up Avon, because he showed me about Jiang. You get me? But I've been watching a lot of his videos, and he talks like a professor, but he's talking about Illuminati, Freemason, like he's talking seriously about these secret societies, but breaking them down. Go on his YouTube channel and go and watch some of his other videos, bro, and go and watch some of his interviews, bro. He's the real madman Chinese geezer that he always... He knows karate, blood. He can mash you up with the karate moves. Like, trust me, if you try to punch him, he's just going. But guess what? You're never going to try and punch him, so you'll never figure out that that's what he can do.
Now, what's important to understand is that these are only my guesses based on my analysis. And whether or not they turn out to be correct will determine the validity of my analysis. I don't have inside information. I don't know more than you do, okay?
You do, man. You know more than us, bro, because your brain is mad.
Working out of public knowledge and doing game theory analysis. So according to game theory, this is yes. The United States will send in ground troops. According to game theory, this is no. And number 3 is yes. Okay? So what I'm going to do is spend the next 2 classes explaining to you my game theory analysis as to how I come to these conclusions. And
if any of you gangsters and you gunmen are watching this year and you keep tuning in and out, yeah, looking for controversy, sit your ass down and watch. We're in school now. We're learning. Yeah. Put the gun down.
You can watch how world events unfold. Now, I want you to understand something, which is that for my theory to be valid, for my analysis to be valid, I have to be correct on all 3. Okay? If I miss one, then all my theory is wrong. I know there's a lot of concern from around the world that nukes will be used. And I am 100% confident that nukes will not be used at this time in this war. And if I'm wrong, I apologize to the world, okay?
So, what do you think stopping nukes from being used? I think nukes is just like a last resort. I feel like everyone's just got nukes, yeah, or got their plan towards, because like if you know where people's nukes are, you can just throw bombs down there and just nuke the place like that. So I'm hearing. I'm acting like I know. I'm just saying, so I'm hearing. Yeah. But like, I feel like, what's the equivalent in the streets to say, like, before you go too far? You know what I mean? Like, what would be the equivalent of a nuke? Like a rocket launcher or something.
But at the same time, we'll all be dead
I'm trying shit, man.
Anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I gotta learn to be a bit more serious with these streams. I gotta learn to see. Look, beer people just dashed out when I chat this shit. Look, everyone said, "Yeah, I can't take this geezer." Turned off the TV. Look, beer people locked off when I said that. Gone, missing.
All right. Okay. All right. So
smash the like button, though, people, please. You know, support the channel. You know, if you want me to make consistent content, if you think that I'm good at narrating, yeah, if you want to see the journey, yeah, smash the like button. Yeah, we're in class right now with Jiyoung.
Let me explain my analysis, okay? So remember, today what I'm going to do is do number 1 and number 2, explain to you why Israel will not use nuclear weapons and why there will be a ground invasion. And then next class, I'll explain number 3 to you, okay? That's a plan for this week. All right. So to understand what's going on, I need to teach some basic geopolitical theory, okay? So in military affairs, in geopolitics, there's a concept called escalation ladder. Escalation ladder. Okay. And the dominant theory is that whoever has escalation dominance has the most advantage. Okay, so what this means is, let's just say you and I get in a fight, okay? I have a knife, you have a gun. Well, a gun is more dominant than a knife. Therefore, you have a greater advantage over me, and therefore you should win, in theory, okay? And applied to this war in the Middle East, Israel and the United States have escalation dominance because they have nuclear weapons, and Iran doesn't. Therefore, the United States and Israel have a huge advantage over Iran, okay? But what I will show you today is that this theory is incorrect. It actually does.
It's why I love Young. He's speaking the truth. I'm just going to believe him because he's saying something different to what everyone else is saying. But nah, it's not even that. The way that he breaks things down, yeah, and the way that he just opens your mind. Or is it manipulation? Nah, man. Nah, trust me. He's saying the right things, bro. Like he says, he's accumulated all this information from public sources and he's making sense of it, though. Take in what he's saying, yeah. Do more research, yeah. Listen to what he's saying, bro. Take time out your day.
Doesn't work that way, right? So let's start off with a very simple example. Let's just say that two people get into a fight, okay? A and B. And how the escalation ladder will work is that maybe A and B run into each other, okay? And then A says, hey man, say sorry. And then B's like, it's not my fault. You say sorry, okay? So there's a conflict. And it's usually a very small conflict. No one knows why, and no one knows who's at fault, okay? So they start cursing each other, okay? So the first step is a conflict. Second step is they start cursing each other, right? Screw you, screw you. And then they might start pushing each other, right? Push, push. And then they hit each other, okay? Punch, punch. And then they start the fight. And then one pulls out a knife and the other pulls out a gun. All right? And then B shoots dead. A, fight over, right? Okay. So there are certain things that we need to keep in mind about this example. First of all, the fight is not contained in itself, okay? You cannot perceive this game as just one between A and B, who's physically stronger. There are other players involved as well. Okay, so for example, there are spectators or friends. There's a crowd watching you, okay? This is important because there's also the police, right? Eventually the police will come, the government, and they'll ask people, hey, what happened, man? Whose fault was it, right? And also, for people who are religious, there's also God, right? If you die, you have to go up to God, heaven, and God's going to ask you, hey, man, how did you die? So you have to explain how you died, all right? So in other words, in this escalation ladder, there's three factors that you have to consider that drive people up this escalation ladder. These three factors are, of course, emotions. Second is power. And the third is reason or logic. Okay? And what drives people up is adrenaline. In other words, it is impossible to skip the escalation ladder, right? You don't go from like, hey, screw you, to like the guy pulling out a gun and shooting you, okay? You have to go step by step by step because adrenaline is rushing in your system. And this adrenaline, it's making you more angry, but it's also making you stronger and more resolved. And it's also telling you how to fight this battle, okay? And the thing to remember about this is really important, is that it's not about how fast you climb up the escalation ladder, okay? If you get too angry and you overreact, then you are at fault, right? What you want to do is climb it up strategically. And that means you have to remain calm and controlled.
And that's something that Chyna will never know about.
Because if you remain calm and controlled, you have three advantages.
Not Chyna, the country. I'm talking about Chyna. My name, the Mandem's voice.
Over your opponent. The first is focus. Second is clarity. And the third is focus. You're clear and resolve. Okay, sorry, resolve. Okay, what this means is that you know what you're doing. You have a strategy. You're clear about how to achieve your strategy and your goal, and you're determined to achieve it. Okay. But in order to have all three, you have to remain calm. And therefore, you need to control yourself as you climb up this escalation ladder. Because remember, it's just not about beating your opponent. It's about justifying yourself to your friends, to the police, and to God as well. Because you might hit that person, he might go to hospital, and you've won the fight, but then you go to prison for 10 years, in which case you've lost the fight. Okay? All right. So the main idea I want you to remember is this, and this is the law of escalation. And this is a very important idea in my game theory model. Control is more important than dominance. Okay? Control is more important than dominance. Why? Because
what did I miss out on? Smash the like button, people. Where's my crowd gone? I go away for 2 seconds and you just leave me. You can't just continue to watch while I just go toilet.
Control is the idea of calibration. Calibration means that you time or you structure or you strategize your response in a way that helps you achieve your strategic objective. Okay, you're not just throwing punches, you're throwing a punch in a certain way that allows you to defend yourself, that strikes fear in the opponent, and also allows you to seem as the good guy among spectators. Okay, and then when the police come, you can justify why you threw that punch in a certain way.
It's all manipulation.
To the police so that you don't go to jail. Okay? All right, so another way of saying this is that calibration is ultimately about strategic flexibility. And the idea of strategic flexibility is, in a fight, the person who has the most options, the person who has the most flexible strategy will usually win the fight, okay? This is a law of escalation. And I'll explain to you how this applies to the US-Iran war. Okay? All right. So before I actually talk about the war, what I want to do is do a thought experiment to examine how we can understand what's going on between the United States and Iran. Okay? So let's do a thought experiment. And the thought experiment is this. Let's just say that there's a bully. Okay? And he's the biggest guy in the school. And he has a gang, okay? These are his friends. And there's like maybe 4 of them. And so what they do is they basically prey on everyone at the school, okay? And there's maybe 100 people at the school, right?
Are you like getting this? Are you understanding? Like, are you watching? Like, comments on all that you're there.
And so what they do,
and you know what? He doesn't bring out videos that often, yeah. And like, I do get tired, so I'm just making you like know, yeah, that I'm not gonna be watching the whole of this video, and I don't want you like to go away and watch. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Watch the video when I finish watching it, and you can update me. But I'm gonna continue to watch it on the stream, so. We're going to go up to like 20 minutes mark, yeah? We're going to watch up to 20 minutes mark, and then I'm going to give my little affirmation and go on about my bed because I need to get ahead of myself with everything that I'm doing. I'm doing so much. I need to get ahead of myself. And I got a very busy week this week. Very, 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 very busy. Do you like fuck with me though? You fuck with me though, innit? Am I all right? Or am I a dickhead? You think I'm a prick?
make everyone in the cafeteria pay a tax. Okay, if you want to go in the cafeteria and eat, you have to pay a tax. Maybe $1, who knows, okay? And the friends of the bully go collect the tax and then give him all the money, okay? And that is the structure of the school, where if you want to eat lunch in the cafeteria, you have to pay a tax, and the bully's friends collect the money, and the bully shares the money amongst his gang, okay? Now, at first, people are okay with the system because they think that it's actually beneficial because...
You know who my memory reminds me of? The Chinese brother from Hangover. And is it Mr. Wong?
The bully is keeping the peace and order in the cafeteria, right?
The hand movements, how he's moving like gay.
Right? He's keeping everyone safe. So yeah, I pay $1, but it's not that much money. And we're all safe so that we can all enjoy our lunch in peace in the cafeteria, okay? But then what happens over time...
I'm trying to be serious and then I'm making jokes at the same time, bro. That's why people are tuning out. Some of them are laughing and saying, this geezer is serious, and just dashing the remote.
Is that the bully gets more and more arrogant because he feels invincible. Everyone just obeys him. So he develops the idea of hubris. And the idea of hubris is that no one has the courage to challenge me. Everyone's afraid of me, and therefore I can do whatever I want. So what does he do? Well, the first thing he does is that he charges more money from everyone, okay? So the tax goes up, and so people are disgruntled about this. Okay, they don't understand why they're paying more to the bully, okay? But not only that, but what he will also do is pay less money to his friends so that he can have more money because he wants to buy a car or he wants to go to Paris for the summer, okay? Does that make sense? Okay.
Yes, sir. Bullies. What am I doing here, bro?
So everyone's not happy about this, but this is the reality that they live in, and there's nothing they can do about it. And so people just put up with it. One day...
You know, I didn't realize that you was actually commenting. Sometimes the thing just doesn't move, bro. You know, like, because I'm new to this year. I've had it stuck in this one place and bare comments. Yeah, man, my man's became famous after you streamed that video, LOL. But yeah, man, big up, G. Come on. Stay consistent. I have. Yo, Barca won my bet for me. Take the truth in, peeps. We in them times right now. See, I've missed all of this. I just want you to know, yeah, that I'm not fully schooled up. Sometimes I do idiot things. You get what I'm saying? But just stay with me on the journey, bro. Trust me.
A new kid comes into the school, okay? The new kid. And he doesn't really understand the rules of the game. He goes to the cafeteria and he doesn't know he's supposed to pay a tax, right? So
this was all prophesized thousands of years ago. I believe that, man. I believe that.
All his friend comes over and says, "Hey, man, where's $1?" And he's like, "What dollar? I just got here." And he refuses to pay. And so what they decide to do is teach him a lesson by ostracizing him, by making him sit alone by himself in the cafeteria. Okay, you have no friends because you don't know the rules and you refuse to play along. And the new kid is like, "I don't care. I'm happy not having any friends." Okay? And so then the bully and his friends start to discuss, how can we get this new kid to play along? And so they decide what they're going to do is they're going to curse him. They're going to bully him, okay? So the new kid goes to lunch and he's eating his lunch and the friends come down and start to curse him, says, "You're a wimp. Do you want to fight us?" And what the new kid does is he just ignores these guys. And these guys are like,
"Oh, shout out Lee. He's got some very good points. Lee BV6.
What's going on, man? Why is he afraid of us?" And slowly what happens is that the other people, the other kids, recognize that, wow, maybe it is possible to rebel against the bully. Maybe it is possible not to pay these stupid taxes.
Don't pay the bully, man. Shout out Just Lou as well. Yes, broski. There.
And so they start talking to him secretly. Okay, they give him presents. They start to say, smile at him and say hi to him. Okay, but the new kid just ignores everything, right? And then
shout out Wavy 186 Brown. Come on, bro, man. We're there, man. We're just content. We're on a content journey. Yeah, we're there. We're there. We'd do more content if DMO would just give us the 12 quid. 12 bags from the 112 that he made. You get me?
Then the friends are like, you know what? We don't actually benefit this much from this relationship anyway. Maybe if we appoint this new kid as the new bully, the new boss, he'll treat us better. And then you have other friends who are like, you know what? This bully, he's fat, he's ugly. Maybe I should be the boss, okay? So just because a new kid comes in, doesn't know the rules, and he's willing to challenge the reality, challenge the assumptions, the values.
Oh, yeah, it's not Mr. Wong, it's Chow, innit? Chow, yeah, he's moving like Chow, don't you think? Don't you think? How's your comment there, bro? How have you managed to get a comment on this side of my screen, bro? Avon, you hacked my computer? Because I've never seen a comment over there before in my life. See, I don't know what I'm doing, do I?
Of this cafeteria. Now there's dissent. Now there's rebellion going on. Okay? And different people are talking to him and trying to form alliances with him. But what he does, and it's really, really interesting, is that he just
and it though, he's moving like Mr. Childo. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why we said Mr. Wong. We can't just be thinking that every Chinese person's called Mr. Wong. That's racist blood.
Ignores everyone and keeps focused. Okay? And then one day,
Just Lou, you enjoyed the episode? Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Sometimes I just like to just fucking. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't invite guests on the show, man. I just try to keep it natural with the people that are just involved and just grow like that. You get me? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I like that, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, Just Lou, man.
The bullies.
Just Lou, not Just Lou. What the fuck am I doing? Wong, Just Lou.
Friend comes over and says, you know what? You're a whip. And the new kid finally said,
and you know, I don't know if any of you are like men or women. You know that, innit? To me, you're all just AI. I don't know if any of you is a man or a woman. I just call you by your username. And some of them usernames are unisex.
I'm not afraid of you. Okay? And then this friend goes back and tells him,
like Avon. That semi sounds like a woman, but I feel like it's not.
His boss, hey, this new kid said, he's not afraid of you, man. What are you going to do about it? And the bully gets really angry and says, I'm going to go punch his face. Okay?
Lava for who, man?
So the bully goes in front of the new kid and says, if you don't apologize, I'm going to punch you in the face. And the new kid's like, what did I do wrong? What should I apologize for? And the bully's kind of confused, so he goes away, comes out next day and says, you apologize now, man. And the kid's like, okay, for what? Tell me to apologize for what? And this goes on for a long time, okay? And then eventually, the bully gets so pissed off that he punches the new kid in the face, okay? So he started it. The new kid, he's
oh, shit. Yeah, blood. Yeah, blood.
He's,
Avon Barksdale.
Hurt.
Yeah, but Avon. Hello, Avon. That's like a, come on, semi-girl's name, bro. Come on.
But he decides to punch the bully back in the face, okay? And the bully's stronger, so he
unisex still. Unisex. I'm not gonna rub you out like that, bro. It's a unisex.
He beats the bully up. So he beats up the new kid. But
plus, you put me onto fucking Dr. Xiang, so I could never disrespect you, Avon.
What's happened now is that Everyone in the school has seen that the bully is not that strong. Everyone's seen that the bully
blood. Perfume.
is actually pretty weak. And so they recognize that, hey, if we stand alongside the new kid, we can beat the bully. All right? And eventually what happens is the bully is defeated. Does that make sense to you guys? All right. So certain things to understand is that, yes, the bully has escalation dominance.
We are the cheeky girls. We are the cheeky girls. Lava. What am I doing, man?
He's stronger and he's the biggest kid in the school. He can beat up everyone. But what wins the fight is control. What wins the fight is collaboration. Calibration, strategic flexibility. The fact that the new kid has many different options and he's picking the option that is most
moving mental, blood. That's what I'm saying. I'm tired, bro. I've had a long day, bro. Good meetings today. Good things happening. It's been a great day. It's been a great day. You get what I'm saying? But like I did say, yeah.
Strategically advanced.
We've gone over the 20. We've gone over the 20 minutes mark, and I did say that we was going to stop there.
To him. Okay.
So at the minute, he's basically explaining the infrastructure of bullies, alliances, manipulation. He's just breaking down the countries of war into a playground theme so that you understand it a bit quicker. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? We're on the internet. It's full of dummies. So you've got to do that. You've got to do that. That's what I like about this guy is that he's making content that is one, interesting, but two, informative. You get me? Yeah, big up for the stream, GG. But bare jokes. Don't watch more people than pull through soon. Don't watch more people. Oh yeah, more people. Yeah, you know what? To say I've got 30 people in there on all the platforms, I've got like 30 people, 19. I've always got the same one person on Twitch. I think it's Gordon. I need to figure out how to build up different streaming platforms as well, because I might move on to Kick for certain things. You know what I'm saying? Or should I not? I'm gonna figure out some stuff, I've got to figure out some stuff. You get me? And give you loads more content. I really, really, really badly want to do an IRL stream with Little J, bro. You don't understand how funny that would be. You get what I'm saying? We were supposed to go to the Kid and Chink show, but it's cancelled. Obviously, it was too soon. And doing a live show in during Ramadan is a bit crazy. You get me? But I think I'll go sidewind there. It might be a good opportunity to stream still. Sidewinder. Yeah. Might be. But anyways, yeah, I do want to continue watching this. And also, I have been a bit distracted, so I will start it from the beginning. But I will pick up where we left off. Like, people, don't worry. It's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, he's talking sense. We're going to break it down. You know what I'm saying? If you want to watch it again in your own time, do that. But just be ready to get back into classroom. Yeah. Homework. You get me? You get what I'm saying? We're trying to feed our brains. There's a lot of us there somewhere, but we're just not going to claim it. But oh my God, Avon Barksdale, that's mental. Man said, get Little J for the next stream. Would be good. Sit down, get his side. Oh my days, that's lava. That's lava. But yeah, people, what I'm gonna say to you lot, this week is yeah, mental. What I'm gonna say to you like is to stay consistent in what you're doing. Yeah, add to your journey and be in control as much as possible. You get what I'm saying? Be open to ideas, yeah. But you know what's in your brain, so ultimately don't make someone take you off your path by giving out too much information too soon. I would say formulate what you need to formulate, yeah, the body of anything that you need to do, yeah, and construct it to a level where people can add to it, yeah. Do not give people the idea, yeah, because there's loads of different people in the world, in it, but just like everyone falls into certain groups, yeah. And the minute you start giving out your ideas, people want to change it. But if it's your idea, yeah, you gotta understand that you gave it out too early, yeah, and you might have just fucked up your own idea, not because someone's gonna steal it, but because people are putting too much input into an idea that's not even created yet. So the best thing to do is to formulate something, yeah, before you give out any ideas. Like have some substance, have something tangible, yeah. Because then when people add to that tangible, yeah, you started it. You get me? Anything that anyone's saying now can only grow. You get me? But when there's nothing there and you're giving out sick ideas, people start going, we can do it, and then it just blows up. You get me? I'm saying that from experience, bro, because I always get myself caught up in that angle. But I've just recently just realized where I've gone wrong, and I'm working on fixing that problem. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yes, my people, I hope you lot have had a good start to the week. I hope you're working on whatever you're working on. Yeah. Big up to Avon Barksdale that's got us down this rabbit hole. I'm really enjoying it at the minute. I need to go back and rewatch where we got up to, but we are on to like the 21st minute and 17 seconds in. But yeah, like I said before, people, I appreciate everyone that tunes in. I do enjoy this streaming thing highly. Yeah. I am going to start doing more updates, pre-recorded updates as well. So tune into them as well. And I'm going to be using my channel for more mindset videos. I don't know where I'm going to fit all this in, but I'm just trying to move a bit more efficiently. You get me? And I'm trying to build a team of people that want to work for one, want to do better in life too, and for free have skills that I probably don't have. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Respect Lee, man. I'm gonna try my best to keep up the good work. If you don't see me here, it's because I'm working in a different way. But I want to be here. Yeah, I want to be here streaming because I enjoy it. I want to teach you like something. Yeah, I feel like I've got information to teach you. I don't feel like I'm some dunce geezer just chatting shit. I mean, I did open a gym. You get what I'm saying? And to me, I was fucking proud of that. You get me? One day, you'll know the full ins and outs of how much work it cost me to even do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, trust me, it was not easy, bro. Like, not for me. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not some superhero geezer that just fucking, you know what I mean? Trust me, there was a lot of figuring out to do, but and there's still a lot more because I want to do a lot more, and I'm in good positions, and I'm happy with everything that's happening right now. So, and I never really talk like that. I'm not really a guy to be like, oh, I'm happy. But so yeah, my vocabulary is changing. You get me? But yeah, man, you're here with me, and we're here to the end. We're gonna figure out some money shit, and we're gonna figure out some more happiness. That was gay, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna leave you with that. Take the message how you want it. If you don't want it, give it to someone else. But yo, shout me a DM. If there's anything else you want me to react to, and if there's anything that you think that I should be doing a pre-recorded update to as well, just shout me, bro. I'm here, man. I'm active. Yeah. Big up yourselves and peace.